Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides of the universal energies. Goodness me, I look like the Michelin man in this big puffy jumper. Okay, what do I want to do? What am I going to have a look at today? I want to have a look at, again, turnpike. Are we talking about the ferryman who takes a toll to cross the River Styx? Okay, so what I'm going to do first is one of my lovely viewers sent me this beautiful lapis lazuli pendulum, and I'm just going to ask a couple of yes/no questions in regards to that, and just see where it takes us from there on in. Because what happens is my guides will give me messages. It's a knowing. I see the message fully formed in my head, and then I try and place it into the skin being world, and I seem to be missing that in regards to the turnpike. So I want to have a look at something where it's not based in the skin being world. Okay, a couple of other things. Huge news, the three progressive candidates backed by Zoran Mamdani all got through against more conservative or corporate Dems in the primaries. That's absolutely fabulous. But apparently there has been a couple of instances that have come out through the Election Truth Alliance where the number of voters registered as voting at the voting polls, a couple of them in New York, don't match the number of votes that were actually cast and counted, out by about 2 or 3. So I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the Dems. I'm just wondering whether there is something there that is setting up for claims of voter fraud going forward. So just be aware, not amongst the Dems. I'm just wondering whether it's something in, the GOP, because the orange idiot can't get his save, which is saving nothing, saving his lily white ass um, at the midterm elections, assuming they even happen. So just be aware of that. I also just want to point out that if you're in Australia and you're seeing social media and this huge support for our own orange harpy, apparently there was a study done on the commentators in regards to some of those orange harpy supporter pages, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of the comments and posts, etc., were traced back to troll farms overseas. So just be aware of that. Again, it might look like there's a lot of support, but it's not what you think. Okay, what am I watching at the moment? I am watching Lucy Worsley, Victorian Murder Club. Fabulous. Love Lucy. She's so intellectual, articulate, does really good research. Victorian Murder Club. So basically she's got a group of specialised and very skilled women together, forensic pathologists, psychologists who do serial killer profiling and things like that. I got them all together, and she's working through, each series is working through an unsolved incident from the Victorian times. Very, very fascinating to watch. Okay, so I'm going to have a quick look. Just pointing out also, Shady rushed back to the US the other day. Day before, Rubio then left to go over to take over the talks with Persia, because JD was absolutely messing it completely. Talk to the hand. What's coming out apparently is they're claiming that Persia has agreed to certain elements, and Persia's coming out and saying, no, we haven't. So again, let's just see how it plays out. But what I want to have a look at, and also big quakes in Venezuela and Japan and other places around the Ring of Fire. Just be really, really aware. Okay, what I want to have a look at is using pendulum, and I'll just hold it where you can see it, And I want to ask about Mitch. So can I ask a question, please? And for the person that said, I've never seen such a insipid looking movement on a pendulum, the which I then deleted your comment. My relationship between my pendulum and me is up to me. It is my pendulum. It is my relationship with it. And I could sit here and waggle away and do all sorts of things, but I don't. I let the pendulum do its work without me interfering. Okay, so round and round means it's ready for a question. Is Mitch McConnell still alive? Is Mitch McConnell still alive? Is he still breathing? Is he still alive? And it's gone into a yes. So back and forth is yes. Can I ask a question, please? Will Mitch McConnell come out of hospital? Will he come out of hospital? Will he come out of hospital? And it's going into a side to side, which is no. Side to side, which is no. Yep, there it is. Okay, is he on some sort of... Oh, I see a respirator. Is Mitch on a respirator? Is he on a respirator? It's one of those, you know, when they take them off. It's all over. Is he on a respirator? And that's a yes. Okay. Moving on to, not that we sort of wish anything, but it's like, when it's time, let go. Okay, tell me about Tom Keene from New Jersey. He, again, Republican. He's the incumbent who hasn't been seen since the 5th of March, allegedly getting medical treatment, ran in the primary unopposed, so of course he got the nod. Is Tom Keene still alive? Is Tom Keene still alive? Right, that's a yes. Can I ask a question, please? Will Tom Keene, because he's not that old, I think he's only in his 50s, isn't he? Will Tom Keene the rep from New Jersey, will he make a return to politics? Will he make a return? Okay, that's a yes. Okay, wait to see him turn up. Right, what else do I want to have a look at? I am going to have a look at, is this turnpike that I keep getting, and I'm going to use my runic tarot, this particular deck, is the turnpike that I keep getting that an event happening, pulled over, off to the side, carted away, is the turnpike that I keep getting. Oh, 2 kings, King of Swords and King of Pentacles. So sort of truth being brought forward, sort of action, the double-sided sword, and we've got the King of Pentacles in regards to a particular somebody's health. But I want to ask, is the... Now I know there's no actual River Styx. It's, you know, goes along with the Egyptians weighing the heart against the feather, etc. But is the turnpike I keep seeing, is that the crossing over? Is that the orange idiot? Okay, you want that one? Right, you guys saw that fly up. Is that the orange idiot crossing over? Is the turnpike you keep showing me? Okay, you want to stop there? Come on down. Let's have a look. The Wheel of Fortune, it's only a matter of time. And it's a 10. The fates are turning. It's out of control about where it stops. but it is only a matter of time. We've got the challenges, the Lovers card. Again, a 10. He's got, I mean, I know it's an X on his chest, which does have a meaning, but it looks like the Roman 10. This is about sacrifices and contracts and partnerships, this particular 10. But again, it's a 10. I'm going to call it a 10, just like I call that a 10, as well on the top of the Wheel of Fortune. It's the ending. Oh, far out, man. Couldn't make this up. Another 10. The 10 of Wands. The two crows bringing the message. Trying to, I mean, these look like pentacles down here. Trying to do anything, but again, also, I'm just going to say it's going to be an illusion. Expect the AI in the pre-recorded. In the past, we've got the 5 of Pentacles, 10 on its side on the tree there. Again, I know it's not that's not actually a 10. That's about surveillance, endurance, constraint, etc. But you know, if I tilt it like that, looks like the Roman numeral 10 again. 5 of Pentacles, out in the cold, desperately trying to keep it all together, but there's, I mean, you only have to look at the image there. It's almost like nothing they can do except a bit of patching up. Rounding the reading, the Ace of Wands, big yes card. The Ace, the wand usually cutting through the crown, but also the truth coming out from the darkness. Queen of Wands in the immediate future here, some sort of specialist perhaps, the Hierophant, or this could be somebody in the cabinet making an announcement, because you've got the Hierophant externally here, the government internally, the Star, potentially trying to martyr him. This is going forward on this side, but then you've got the three of Wands. This is about setting the ship adrift, sending it out again. Yeah, crossing the River Styx. Strength. Again, crossing the river. 6 of Swords. And the Hanged Man. End, dead, done, done, done. There's Judgment on the bottom. Double 10 up here. Judgment. I know it's the number 20 card, but facing Judgment. So yeah, that appears to be the turnpike I'm getting. So I shall stop trying to put a physical earthbound turnpike on it. Big yes there. 10, 10, 10, double 10. 10's everywhere. Ten, 5 and 2. 10's on the symbol there everywhere. You know, 10, etc. Okay, so yeah, it is. It's the Ferryman. Okay, can you give us an idea of timing, please? An idea of when this is going to occur. When is this going to occur? When? When? Do you have any indicator of timing that you can give us? Any indicator of timing? Timing. Oh, you guys saw that flip? The full moon. The full moon again. Wow. Okay. I'm going to leave that reading there. See how it plays out. Quickie one. Love to you all. Take care. Bye-bye.